I'm Ted Keys, your host and top freight agent training expert here in Southern California. This topic comes from my 30 plus years of business, sales, and freight moving success. Watch, learn, and apply it. You'll move more freight efficiently, effectively, effortlessly, and make more money financially. And call me at 626-309-9141 with any questions. Now explode your business with...
Hello and welcome to my Tuesday conference call. I'm Ted Keys, your top freight agent training expert here in Southern California. Today I'll show you how to move more freight efficiently, effectively, and effortlessly so you make more money financially. And after the call today, go to my website, tedkeysonline.com, to hear more of my podcasts, read more of my blog posts, watch more of my videos, and while you're there, visit my Freight Sales Success Store for top-notch freight moving products to explode your business today. And if you have any questions today, any questions regardless of what it is, or specifically, are you ready for my top producing one-on-one personal freight sales, freight broker training? Then give me a call, Ted Keys. I'm at 626-309-9141. Today's training topic is phrases that freight sales agents won't say. Phrases that freight sales agents won't say, and let me just clarify that by saying phrases that successful freight sales agents won't say, especially during their conversations that they're having with their customers and prospects. So for those of you that are on my email contact list, go ahead and scroll down to any one of those email invites that I sent you today. Down at the bottom will be a host of free attachments. These are the attachments that I'll go over today. Again, you receive these free when you go to tedkeysonline.com, go to my contact page, and enter your contact details. So let's talk about, hold on a second, folks. Let's talk about conversing today. As you know, just during regular conversations that you have just with friends, family, whoever it may be, there's a probability that somewhere during that conversation something will be said and the other person will either not like it or take offense to it. Unfortunately, that happens in our profession too, the freight sales profession. Now, I'm going to go over with you today 9 phrases that successful freight sales agents won't say. The great thing about these phrases is this applies to most conversations that you'll have with anybody. So once I go over these, really read this document over and over again and really practice these phrases, practice these principles that I'm going to talk about today. And you can apply these to most conversations that you have. So let's talk about the 9 phrases that successful freight sales agents won't say. Now, we've all said things that people interpreted much differently than we thought they would. And by the way, this is the first attachment that I'm going over right now at the bottom of your email invite that I sent you today. These comments lead to awful feelings that only come when you've planted your foot firmly into your mouth. Verbal slip-ups often occur because we say things without knowledge of the subtle implications that these verbal slip-ups carry. Understanding this requires awareness and ability to pick up on the emotions and experiences of other people, especially our prospects and the customers that we deal with on a regular basis, weekly, monthly, as long as we deal with them. Talent Smart is a data collection company that's tested the emotional intelligence, or the EQ, of more than 1 million people. And what they did was they discovered that social awareness is a skill in which many of us are totally lacking in. We're basically oblivious to the things that we say or do to individuals. We lack this awareness because we're so focused on what we're going to say next and how what other people are saying affects us that we completely lose sight of those people that we're actually talking to and conversing to, i.e. our prospects and our customers. This is a challenge because all people are different. As I explain in a lot of my training, there are 4 different personality types that we deal with regularly on a regular basis. So just by saying that right there, all people are different. You won't understand someone until you focus all your attention on his or her, or in his or her direction. The beauty of being aware is that a few simple adjustments of what you say can vastly improve your relationships with these other people that you deal with on a regular basis. To that end, here's 9 phrases. Again, there's 9 phrases that successful freight sales agents are careful to avoid in casual conversation that they have with their prospects and their customers, and that you should avoid them as well at all costs. So, first phrase number 1 is you look tired. Let me say that again. Phrase number 1 is you look tired. That is a phrase that you should or won't say if you are successful. Just as a regular communicator, you look tired. Tired people are incredibly unappealing. Would any of you disagree with that? They have droopy eyes, and they have messy hair, they have trouble concentrating, and they're typically grouchy and downcast. Telling someone they look tired, especially when they're not, implies all of the above and then some. Here's what you say instead of you look tired. Say, is everything good? Or is everything okay? Is everything good with you? Most people ask if someone is tired because they're intending to be helpful. They want to, they want to know if the other person is generally okay. Instead of assuming someone else's disposition, just ask them. Again, just come right out and say, just ask, is everything good? Is everything okay? Then they'll open up and they'll share with you if and only if they want to. More importantly, they'll see you as concerned instead of rude. So, hold on a second. Phrase number 1 to not use is, you look tired. What you say instead is everything good, or is everything okay? Phrase number 2 in our first attachment there is that you won't say, or that you don't say, is, wow, you've lost a ton of weight. Now, granted, our profession requires a lot. Most of it is phone conversation, so you really are unable to see what somebody else looks like on the other end of your telephone line. But this is the same regardless. I mean, you see pictures. You may see your prospects' pictures on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on whatever it is. You may see a change here and there. You may hear a change in their voice. Regardless, phrase number 2 to not say is, wow, you've lost a ton of weight. Once again, it's a well-meaning compliment that creates the impression that you're being critical. Telling someone that they've lost a ton of weight suggests that they used to look, or they used to be fat or unattractive. Here's what you say instead. What you say instead is, wow, you look fantastic. Let me say that again. Wow, you look fantastic. This one is an easy fix, very easy to fix. Instead of comparing how they look now to how they used to look, just compliment them for looking great. What a solution to the problem. It takes them it takes their past, which is how they used to look, right out of the picture. So phrase number 2 is that you're not going to say anymore, wow, you've lost a ton of weight. You're going to change that to, wow, you look fantastic. Phrase number 3 that you're not going to say anymore as a successful freight sales agent, and that is, you were too good for them anyway. You were too good for them anyway. When someone severs ties with a relationship of any type, personal or professional, this comment implies that they had bad taste and they made a poor choice in the first place. Here's what you say instead. Simple fix, their loss. Real simple, 2 words. Their loss. This provides some enthusiastic support and optimism without any implied criticism. So phrase number 3 that you're going to strike from your language is, you were too good for them anyway. Follow that up with, or change that to, their loss. Phrase number four that you're going to strike from your vocabulary is you always or you never. Let me say that again. You always or you never. This is typical for somebody that has a very close relationship with each other, and unfortunately they're at odds with each other. These two words come up typically. You always do this, you never do that. You always do this, you never do that. And yes, it can happen in freight sales as well. No one always or never does anything. People don't see themselves as one-dimensional. So you shouldn't attempt to define them as such. These phrases make people defensive and closed off to your message, which is a really bad thing because you likely use these phrases when you have something important to discuss. What are you going to say instead? Well, the thing to say instead is, it appears that you do this often, or you do this often enough for me to notice that you do it. Simply point out what the other person did that's a problem for you, and stick to the facts and don't exaggerate. So phrase number four that you're going to strike from your vocabulary is you always or you never. Switch that up with, it appears that you do this often, or you do this often enough for me to notice. That is phrase number four. Phrase number five is you look good or you look great for your age. One more time, you look great for your age. Using for your is a qualifier that always comes across as condescending and rude, believe it or not. For your, remember that. No one wants to be smart for an athlete or in good shape relative to other people who are also knocking on death's door, believe it or not. People simply want to be smart and fit. What are you going to say instead? Well, you're going to follow that up with, you look great. One more time, you look great. This one is another easy fix. Genuine compliments don't require qualifiers. So, phrase number five that you're going to strike from your language is, you look great for your age. What you're going to say instead is, you look great. That's it. Just, you look great. For your age, just take out and say, you look great, period. Phrase number six that you're going to strike from your vocabulary as a successful freight sales agent is, bear with me, you're going to strike, as I said before. That's phrase number six. As I said before. We all forget things from time to time. This phrase makes it sound as if you've insulted, as if you're insulted at having to repeat yourself, which is hard on the recipient, someone who is genuinely interested in hearing your perspective on an issue that you may be discussing. Getting insulted over having to repeat yourself suggests that you're either you're insecure or that you think you're better than everyone else, or both, believe it or not. Few people who use this phrase actually feel that way. So phrase number six that you're going to strike is, as I said before. Here's what you're going to say to replace it, and that is, do you remember what I said earlier about blank, or whatever it is that you were talking about? Do you remember what I said earlier about blank? When you say this, convey your message in a clearer and more interesting manner. This way you'll better remember what you said. So phrase number six that you're going to strike again from your language is, as I said before. Follow that up with, do you remember what I said earlier about whatever it is that you talked about earlier? Phrase number seven, guys, that you're going to strike from your language, and that is good luck. How often do you hear people say good luck to you? When somebody says good luck to me, I may even come back with, hey, if I get this, it's going to be due to my own ability, due to my own perseverance, due to my own determination, because really luck doesn't even exist. If something happens, it happens based on the action that you took to get it. So the two words that you're definitely going to strike from your vocabulary, and this is phrase number seven, is good luck. You will never hear me say at the end of a call, you know, take care and good luck. God bless you and good luck. If I can ask God to bless you, the last thing I'm going to tell you is to follow that up with good luck. So good luck, get rid of it. This is a subtle one. It certainly isn't the end of the world if you wish someone good luck. but you can do better because this phrase implies that they need luck or they require luck to succeed. What are you going to say instead for phrase number 7? You're just going to say, I know you have what it takes. I know that everyone on the call today has what it takes to be a successful freight sales agent. I'm not going to wish you good luck in the process. This is better than wishing them luck. This is better than me wishing you luck, because suggesting that you have the skills required to succeed provides a huge boost of your confidence. You'll stand out from everyone else who simply wishes them luck. So phrase number 7 that you're going to strike is good luck. You're going to replace that with, I know you have what it takes. Moving on, guys, we're approaching the end here. Phrase number 8 that you're going to strike from your vocabulary is, it's up to you or whatever you want. It's up to you or whatever you want. While you may be indifferent to the question, your opinion is important to the person asking, or else he wouldn't have asked you in the first place. This is typically when somebody asks you for your opinion on something and you come back with, it's up to you or whatever you want. Here's what you replace those words with, and that is, I don't have a strong opinion either way. Again, provided you don't have a strong opinion, or your other selection is, but a couple of things to consider are. I don't have a strong opinion either way, but a couple of things to consider are. When you offer an opinion, even without choosing a side, it shows that you care about the person that's actually asking you for your opinion. So, phrase number 8 that you're going to strike from your vocabulary is, it's up to you or whatever you want. Replace that with, I don't have a strong opinion either way, but a couple of things to consider are, and then go ahead and give your opinion or those considerations that you have. Moving on to our last page of this document, 9 phrases successful freight sales agents won't say. Number 9 is, well, at least I've never. Let me say that again, well, at least I've never. This phrase is an aggressive way to shift attention away from your mistake by pointing out an old, likely irrelevant mistake that the other person made, who knows, a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, 10 years ago, and one you should have forgiven them by now. So, well, at least I never. You're going to strike that and replace it with, I apologize for. Replace it with the words, I apologize for, and whatever you have to apologize for or forgive them for or ask for forgiveness for. Owning up to your mistake is the best way to bring the discussion to a more rational, calm place so that you can work things out. Admitting guilt is an amazing way to prevent escalation. Phrase number 9 that you're going to strike from your vocabulary as a professional freight sales agent is, well, at least I've never, and replace that with, I apologize for. Just in concluding this topic that I'm going over with you today, in everyday conversation, it's the little things that make all the difference. Try these suggestions out, and not only these aren't suggestions. Say these phrases, work them into your conscience, and you'll be amazed at the positive responses that you receive from whoever it is that you're conversing with, especially freight prospects and freight customers. Great topic today. Again, I know I've repeated it a lot of times already, but topic today is 9 phrases successful freight sales agents won't say. Again, phrases that freight sales agents won't say. And just wrapping this up for today, guys. Again, thanks for joining me on my Tuesday conference call. Just wrapping this up. Do you want to receive your weekly email invite to this and every call? Well, then go to my website, tedkeysonline.com/contacts, and enter your contact detail. That will get you your weekly email invite to this and every call, along with the attachments that I send out on each and every call as well. Now the question is, are you ready to join our, meaning Maria's, top producing freight sales team. There's a reason why you got on this call today, because you know you're in for some great training. Are you ready to join our team? Then give me a call, Ted Keys. I'm at 626-309-9141. Great topic today. I'll see you all again next week, same time at 2 p.m. Pacific time and 5 p.m. Eastern time on my Tuesday conference call. Take care. God bless. I'll see you all again next week. Bye-bye. When you arrive at my Freight Sales Success Store today, you'll see a host of products available there for purchase. First one you'll see available is my flagship product. That is my Freight Sales Success Guide, typically for beginner and struggling freight agents. If you're searching for that daily motivation to set goals, to achieve them, to pick up the phone daily and connect and build relationships with the marketplace, then opt for my Freight Sales Success Quotes. And if you're searching for those specific skills, and there are many skills, many individual skills required to be successful in this profession, then opt for my Freight Sales Success Skill. I highly recommend each one of these products, available for purchase today in my Freight Sales Success Store. Do you have any questions again? Do you have any questions about today's call? Or more importantly, are you ready for my top producing one-on-one personal freight sales, freight broker training? Then give me, Ted Keys, a call. I'm at 626-309-9141. Great topic for today. Take these skills, apply them. You'll be amazed at what happens to your results.